Smart contractors, our specialized team. Rank high on Google, hook better leads. Hookagency.com.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Tim Brown. I want to talk about those emails that y'all get that say there are problems
Smart contractors, our special.
And the thing about those emails is that most of them are sent by somebody who hasn't really taken a look at your SEO at all. Sometimes they're using an automated tool that gives you some kind of stat or something like that, but most of the time they're not. So I just want to put your guys' mind at ease. There's actually, to me, a little bit of an ethical issue with the way some people do this reach out. But I just want you to rest assured. One thing that I know for sure is that on our email, we get a lot of these scam emails that say there are problems with our SEO, and we have thousands of people on our website every day, thousands of people. And when we're looking at their website, the companies that are reaching out about our problems with our SEO on our website, they have very, very little traffic. And in some cases, they have zero traffic. And to be honest with you, this isn't normally the people that I think of as competitors to us. Usually, a lot of times it's like very small, scammy type companies. But I just want you to know that they're not real. Because I think that people get in their head and they get scared, especially if they're seeing these emails coming in day after day. Even if they kind of know they're spam, they sometimes think, oh, maybe it's real. And I'm just letting you know, most of the time, those companies, and I've got, hundreds and hundreds of examples where, I look up the company that's reached out and they have way less traffic than our website, which they're reaching out about. And I don't know. I just want you guys to kind of like, if you're searching this out or if you're watching live right now, have you had this experience? So I'd love it if you comment. Have you had this experience where people are reaching out and saying there's problems with your website's SEO? Comment below. I'd love to share your comments and discuss. Do you think that this is an unethical practice? Particularly what I'm talking about is when people haven't really looked at your SEO, but they're just spamming your inbox by saying you probably have a problem with your SEO. So to me, that is scammy and spammy. And why I say that is because when I look at their website's SEO, it's usually very bad. And so even just the fact, let me give you an example real quick. So you guys, if you haven't seen this before, it's, it basically comes in constantly. So here's one SEO strategy that I came across your website and noticed your website is not ranking as well as it could be. May I send you a quote? So they're saying, basically something very specific, but it's not actually true in this case. And basically we get so many of these. I know you guys do too. So I just want to talk about that. Like, especially the thing that I'm kind of not frustrated with, but I just want you to be wary of is like the ones they're just sending out the same message. They're saying you have a problem. It kind of gets us in our heads sometimes, just these really intense, like protect your website stuff. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of different types of these emails that come in. We get them all the time. Very unethical, Jason says. Yeah, it's from my point of view, this is one of those things that, feels a little bit like a gray area, but like a lot of our clients are roofers, for instance. So let's use an example of like, you go around and you look for houses with, shingles blown off. And then you knock the door. Fine. That's great. Good job. Knock doors all day. But then, what about the roofs that aren't damaged? You can't see any damage, but yet you're still kind of telling them up front that there's problems. So Will Kennedy says, explain why it's unethical. This is my point of view. And honestly, I have an opinion. You have an opinion. I would love it if you explain yours. I'm cool with a little debate here. But from my point of view, if you're reaching out and saying that something is wrong, let's say whether you're knocking a door and saying there's definitely a problem with your roof when you don't know that for sure, or if you're a spammer on people's email and you're saying you have problems with your SEO, the reason why I'll tell you why it bothers me first, and then I'll tell you why I think it's unethical. It bothers me because we're doing really good work for clients, and yet they're getting these emails and they're saying, do you have a problem with your SEO? And it's not true. We're doing excellent work for them. If it's the case that somebody's doing excellent work for them. And what I'm telling you is we get this all the time on our website where we have thousands of people on our website a day, and the person spamming us has zero or very, very, very low traffic. So they're saying we have a problem with their SEO, but they have a much bigger problem if we had a problem, right? So to me, the type of content and email that says you have a problem when they don't know, they didn't do this, they didn't do like an automatic audit. They just sent you have a problem to a bunch of people that they didn't know if they had a problem or not. Why is it unethical? From my point of view, it's lying, dishonesty. And from my point of view, dishonesty and lying is unethical. And hey, you might have a different opinion about that, but that is my little tidbit today. But I think more importantly, than from my point of view, the fact that it's unethical is the fact that it's usually not, or it's often not accurate. And it not being accurate gets people in their head. It doesn't get me in my head because I know I have thousands of people on my website every day. But if your traffic is going up and things are going well, and yet you get in your head and you're stressed out because, there must be something wrong. To me, that's unethical. You're bothering you're bothering business owners and making their day worse because you want new business. So that's my quick why is it unethical. I would love any other perspectives if you guys have them. And if not, it's all good. And I appreciate you guys being on. And I am not just trying to get everyone to agree with me, but I would love your comments about whether you think these things are unethical. Hey, you have problems with your SEO emails. And if you don't, if you don't think it's unethical, I would love your perspective on that in the comments as well. And honestly, I would be interested in if you do this type of outreach, why you think it's not unethical, or why you think, I guess, in this case, being dishonest in people's inbox is unethical. From my point of view, it's spam at least, and at worst, it's a scam. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't get too worried about those emails. Do make progress every month on your website's SEO. Do take massive action. If you go to hookagency.com/DIY, hookagency.com/DIY, it will redirect you to a YouTube playlist with 14 videos on how to do SEO from scratch on your website. Take massive action and don't be thrown off by these emails. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.
Rank high on Google, hook better leads. Hookagency.com.
Hey, we got a quick question here before we get done. This is the bonus round. My big question is, how are they getting my clients' How are they getting my clients' information, especially new clients where we are launching websites? Well, they're scanning the internet for new websites. They're probably occasionally getting them from if you ever join a directory, or you're submitting your website to a directory or something like that. honestly, I wouldn't worry about decreasing spam as much as you possibly can. I think that that's, you know, we need to extrovert ourselves out in the world. We need to be on these directories. We need to do these different things. So don't be too worried. All I would recommend for you, Will, is just have people, just help people understand what's going on, like this video. Send them this video. If this is not a real thing. I'm not trying to get your business right now. I just want you to know this is not a real thing usually, and you don't need to be stressed out about it. You should be taking massive action on your SEO. I think they're getting them from directories. I think they're getting them from lists of new websites. Sometimes when a website is registered, there probably goes into, as it's registered, it probably goes into some type of listing as well. All right. See you guys. Peace.